This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Detroit Pistons. Well, for Detroit, they must be satisfied with the way things have gone for them over the first few months. They've played with confidence and composure and have won more than their share of games. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers. That's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game. But anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 2 games. Doesn't mean the teams.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right. We get 2 games a night, remember?
On the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, is out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a brick wall, that's not a...
And man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Barefoot.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. For the Detroit Pistons, they coming off a good outing against the Lakers.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. And it's Douglas in at the small forward. Here's Frazier, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
This is to Henry. Off the screen, got a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Off the inbound. Here's Andrew.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. It's stolen by Frazier, and now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Willis. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
So it's the Pistons now. searching for their first points of the game. Here's Hines from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Willis with it. Now, here's Brewer. That one goes. Counts.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
There's a screen. And here is Henry. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Willis. And Brewer kicks to West. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
I tell you what, post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Minnesota with the ball. Willis, the pass to Frazier. 13 feet away. Got a piece of it. Here's Henry. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the night. Minnesota in the lead. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Willis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wesley. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Detroit.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Here's Hines, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Here's Willis. Wesley. Another miss by Minnesota.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
They now take the lead. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Hicks. It's blocked. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Douglas leading the charge. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's the screen. Over to the left wing. Misses off the right iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Minnesota making a switch here. Hodges checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. White's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
the three-point game such a big part of the NBA? Let's see the best teams at it. Fifth on the list, the Pistons.
You know, some teams live and die by the three, but it's important to be able to utilize the three-point shot. It's a great weapon in the game of basketball, and this coach has given this team freedom to look at the three-pointers on a regular basis, and they're pretty good at it.
The Pistons trailing. Maggette with a screen on Hodges. Tipped away. Kicks to Maggette. Now here's Marshall, covered by Brewer. From downtown, Marshall gets the bucket. Marshall's got himself on the board with three there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Here is Hodges. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Memphis. Brewer uses the glass to finish the layup. Brewer's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Passes it to Andrew. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Hodges kicks to Wesley. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Brewer with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
They set the screen. Nice job coming off that screen. He has 5.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 1.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Hodges the pass to Shepard. Down low. Here's Hicks. From down in the low post, it goes. 6 points for him.
All right, Target Center, coming off the court now, your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Let's take a quick look at the numbers for Marshall. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Pistons trail by 3. White the pass to Simpson. Maggette kicks to White. Pass to Andrew. Maggette outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's White missing. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. White against Hodges. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
White drives in. It's deflected. And they're running. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And the basket good.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 3-point game. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And that one's good by Maggette. Here is Hodges. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. He feeds it to Patterson. There's the pick. And the pass to Hodges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Waters. Sinks the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's White. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Andrew. And no good trying to get that one. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top, leading by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Pistons trail by 4. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Burke, and it's Maggette in at the 4 spot. Burke dishes to Henry. Feeds to Burke. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the high post. That's short off the rim. Timberwolves leading by 4. Willis the pass to Frazier. And again, it's Minnesota.
I don't think they come much easier than that look.
assistant, Alex Willis.
Now Burke. Now the dish to Maggette. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Over to the wing. Now, here's Brewer. D right on him. And the Timberwolves take on 2 more.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Henry with it. He has 5. He kicks to Maggette. The feed now to Douglas. And a miss there on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
And here is Willis. They set the pick. Goes up on the wing. Rebound, Detroit. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And as good as a team as they were a year ago, they hated seeing these guys in their meetings. Just couldn't get it done against them.
And even with all their talent, Greg, they finished 0-2 in the series. I mean, you know they're happy to be in different conferences now.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Pass to Wesley. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today. And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there. You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
So it's Detroit now. They trail by 11. Here's Philemon. Soft touch off the glass.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Mavericks. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Minnesota, a game and a half out.
And I think for Minnesota, it has taken no time for them to come together as a team. I mean, no time. There wasn't much being said about them preseason, but now everybody's got them in their radar.
Well, they couldn't have asked for a better start to their campaign. I mean, give credit to the coaching staff for customizing a game plan and system suited to the talent.
So it's Minnesota now. After the basket by Detroit. 4 on the clock. Here's Willis, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Timberwolves have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 8. Dishes it to Maggette. And he uses the glass on the layup. Muggetti's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Fast break, Detroit. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
The Pistons shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Timberwolves leading by 3. There's a good screen. Willis, the pass to Hicks. He dishes it to Frazier. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 to shoot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Frazier drops them both. Pistons trail by 5. Now here's Burke, looking for his first basket still in this one. He used that pick just right.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for him during the run.
That's good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Hines, the pass to Douglas. Here's Andrew. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
So both teams making some changes here. The Timberwolves have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Philemon, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Wesley. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And that one's good. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And that one's good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Hines. Takes it off the glass. He's got 9.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And Hodges kicks to Wesley. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes,
Bring
sir.
it down hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now here's White. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Brewer. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And it's Wesley missing.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now here's White. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. But they recover it. Here's Hines. Hands it from downtown. 12 points for him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Over the last month, let's see, Kevin, where the Timberwolves stand in the league rankings. Second in field goal percentage, third in fewest turnovers per game. And they also show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
And a quick word in terms of their field goal percentage, which has just been spectacular inside and outside. They just keep finding ways to put the ball in the basket.
Hodges against White. Hodges, that's good. Hodges has got his second basket of the night.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
So it's Minnesota now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. .103 left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Walks it again. Now Detroit moving it up, and it's blocked.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Passes it to Waters. Patterson, the screen. Pass to Shepard. It's tipped. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Simpson, the pass to Andrew. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Timberwolves leading by 4.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Here's Shepard. A terrific shot on a turnaround.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
And we finished one half of basketball. Timberwolves lead by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. The biggest lead for them during the period was 6. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, their defense was really inconsistent. They get a stop, then turn around and give up an easy bucket. That's why they allowed over 50% shooting. Their defense needs to be a lot more focused in the second half.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Pistons trail by 6. Frazier is out there at Brewer. Then there's Willis. And it's Hicks in at the 2 spot. And that's the group starting the second half for Sam Mitchell. Here's Henry. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Frazier. Frazier's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Willis kicks it to Brewer. To the paint. Shot's good by Wesley. 11 points in the game.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Henry. The pass to Hines. He feeds it to Henry. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Henry's got 7.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with your partner.
And he gets it to go. Henry's got 4 this quarter. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Hicks. That one off the back iron and out.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
The Pistons have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Douglas. The Pistons making a change here. Maggetti's checked in. Both free throws good from Douglas. Timberwolves leading by 4. Willis, the pass to Frazier. Pass to Wesley for 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Henry, covered by Wesley. A 3 ball. Henry misses.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Here's Willis. He has 5. From the arc. That's good. He's got 8.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
They set the pick. Hines the pass to Andrew. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's Wesley. The 19-footer is on the money. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Hines, he's covered by Willis.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Wesley with the ball. He's got 13. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Douglas. Pistons trail by 4. Passes it to Hines. Pass to Andrew. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
There's a good screen from past the arc. Can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for him. Patterson, he's checked in for Brewer. Burke, he's checked in for the Pistons. That one drops. He ties it up. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The pass to Wesley. Now Willis. Pass to Hicks. There's a screen. Elbow shot is on the way. Another miss by Minnesota.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
It's stolen. Here's Willis. Burke covering. And here is Willis. He's got 8. Frazier outside. And it's good off the back rim and in. Frazier's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Burke dishes to Douglas. Andrew. Here's Maggette. And the layup's good off the glass. Maggette's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Burke. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks. 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Burke. Both teams deciding to change it up. No good on the second free throw. For Minnesota, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to McCarthy. Patterson, the screen. Shepard, the pass to Hodges. Feeds to Patterson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Shots, gentlemen.
The Timberwolves knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Patterson. And Patterson drops them both. Pistons trail by 3. Maggette with a screen on Hodges. White drives in from 20 feet out. They retain possession. And now Minnesota on the fast break. That's good.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's White. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's tipped, and he recovers it. The fader. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Andrew.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And White kicks to Maggette. The three-pointer, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Now here's Patterson. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. There's the dish to White. The pass to Andrew. From about 19 feet, that misses off the backboard.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Snatched away. White drives in. He kicks to Marshall. Here's Maggette. Again, Maggette missing. Timberwolves have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14.
Excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
Pistons trail by 5. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. The Pistons, number 1. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
.127 left here in the third quarter. Marshall dishes to White. Pass to Simpson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do. Over the last 10 games, you can see where the Timberwolves rank in the league. First in field goal percentage, second in fewest turnovers per game, and they're ranked third overall in team offense. This is a team that knows how to put the ball in the basket, and really that's their strong suit.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Minnesota with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And the shot is good. Minnesota leading by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Patterson, the screen. Hodges against White. On the clock. Goes up on the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here is Hodges. Pass to Shepard. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. White. Shot is no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. And it's Andrew in at the 4 spot. Here's Wesley. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Pistons trail by 5. Douglas, the open look, and dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Douglas has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pistons. Wesley against Douglas. Douglas with the steal. That's tipped. Brewer the pass to Willis. The feed to Brewer. Takes the turnaround J, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Hines, he's covered by Willis. Hines, the pass to Douglas. Pistons passing it around. Douglas against Wesley. Fires the three. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And Willis pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And there's the pass to Hicks. To the middle. Wants to get it to Brewer and does. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Been a big game for Brewer. 9 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Shooting for Minnesota, Brewer. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Brewer. Brewer hits them both. Pistons trail by 10. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
They push it up 4 on 3. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Andrew. Here's Hines. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. There's the steal. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the free throw, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Willis. There's the pick. Swiped it away. Now Detroit moving it up. Douglas leading the charge. That's good.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Willis, the pass to Frazier. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
It's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Ball going up court. Henry kicks to Douglas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Hicks, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Hodges checked in for Minnesota.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Douglas. Both free throws good from Douglas. Minnesota leading by 4. Now Willis dishes to Frazier. Inside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Wesley the pass to Brewer. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
The shot by Frazier, no good. Pistons trail by 6. Henry passes to Hines. They set the pick.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Henry. Detroit, no good that time either.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Philemon. Frazier covering. Passes it to Andrew. Clock at 4. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Minnesota leading by 6. Kicks it to Brewer. Here's Wesley. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure. That one misses for Brewer. Pistons trail by 8. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Willis. They set the screen. But they'll get another chance. Here's Wesley. A three-pointer off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball.
Here's Willis. Pistons trail by 4. Hines the pass to Henry. That's good. Henry's got 4 this quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Pass to Shepard. The pass to Hodges. The 3. And he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Here's Willis. to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Wide open look. Can't hit.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's the screen. Pass to Hodges. Wesley against Douglas. Shoots from 12. And off the front, and in it goes. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now here's Douglas. Over to the left wing. Here's Henry. Marshall, he's checked in for Detroit.
Marshall.
1:35 left in the game. Timberwolves leading by 7. They set the pick. Willis the pass to Shepard. Ball stolen. Here's Hines. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you've got to take it and make it.
Pistons trail by 5. He dishes it to Douglas. Here's Henry. Fires from 14. Here's Philemon. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Here's Willis. Here's Wesley. Good!
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Alex Willis. That'll be a Pistons time. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
It's picked off. And an intentional foul right there. And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting for Minnesota. Hodges. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Willis with it. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Wesley missing.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for Timberwolves dancers.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Oh, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan player of the game. He had a nice surge to start the second half, hitting his first 3 shots.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderfully